Back to the charts with Big Boss Crypto, bringing you on a day trading analysis on Bitcoin and on Chainlink. Yesterday, Bitcoin dropped approximately 10% in one day, and we recovered some of it to the upside. Also, exactly when Cramer said that you can't kill Bitcoin, he said that on January 3rd, Bitcoin drops 10%. What does it mean? Well, let's look at the charts. So as you know, if you've been following this channel and if you've been following crypto Twitter or stock market Twitter, you see that Cramer is kind of a meme. Every time he's bullish on something, the price drops on that coin or stock, and vice versa. When he's bearish on something, the price pumps, and that's been the case for a while now. And it's kind of interesting, exactly the day he says that you can't kill Bitcoin and that is bullish on it, Bitcoin dropped approximately 10% from 45k down to 40k. We recovered some of it, which is kind of interesting. So if we take a close look, we have a huge wick here in an area where we've been visiting before, around 40k. We've been seeing spikes, so people have been going long in this area. As you can see, we've had quick dumps, and immediately it has been bought up by someone, and by someone it could be the market maker, because we have a volume candle on yesterday's candle, as you can see right here, which is kind of interesting. Maybe they know something that we don't about the Bitcoin ETF, which could get approved or not in the next couple of weeks. If we zoom out a bit, we can see we had the market maker structure, as we said previously. First leg up, second leg up, third and final leg up, which is where we're currently at. We had some drops around the 40k area. We haven't broken this low right here, local low at 40.2k. We haven't closed any candle below it ever since we made this low, and we need to do that to call this a double top formation. And when we create that, when it's confirmed, we move to the downside, and the next target to the downside could be down to 30k. Break that, we could go down to 28 and then down to 27k. But we need to see a confirmation before we claim that we could go to those areas, because currently we haven't done so, and we're still in a bullish uptrend before we do that. So wait for that before you place in shorts, not financial advice, but that could be happening pretty soon. As you can see, we're clearly stopping out in this area, as you can see. If not, next target to the upside is the recovery of this volume candle, which is at 45k. Break that, we're going to 50.8k. Break that, 54k is the final target, possibly, in this uptrend that we've seen ever since last year. So if we take a look at the news events for this week, yesterday we had FOMC meeting. We had the job openings, which was less than expected and less than last month. Kind of interesting. And today we have the non-farm employment change. So if we see the same kind of pattern here, so less jobs are available to the public, that's what this means. And if we see more people unemployed, that also means that the market is slowing down and the economy is slowing down. So these two numbers will be kind of interesting. They have previously been contradicting each other. There's all been more jobs open to the public and less people claiming benefits on unemployment. So we need to follow these numbers. If everything is pointing downwards, that the economy is spiraling to the downside, that's generally good for the dollar, and that could mean that they're going to lower interest rates pretty soon if we're seeing the same trend all over the place. So follow today's news and tomorrow's news. Go to forexfactory.com and see how this is evolving. Looking at the liquidation map, a lot of people got liquidated on the longs yesterday, the 100x traders basically. And as you can see, more money is present to the downside than to the upside. Still a lot of people favoring longs. Kind of interesting. We have a cluster at 44k, so some people went short after this move, but generally low volume. As you can see, not much money is being present in the near term. So people are waiting and seeing whether we're gonna see an uptrend or continuation to the downside. So make of this what you want. Now let's take a look at Chainlink. So Chainlink is kind of following the Bitcoin pattern. As you can see, we've been stalling around the $13 to $17 area for a while now. As you can see, we've kind of started to form a double top formation. We haven't done so yet. We need to break this local low at $12.9. Daily close below that, we could go to the downside. As you can see, also I've been showing you this in my day trading updates ever since we started this channel, but we've been in a channel from $6 to $8.5 for over a year. We finally broke it on October 20th of October last year, when we created this double bottom formation around the $6 area. We haven't retested this range ever since we broke out of it, and I do think it's very healthy if we do that. If we get a double top confirmation, the target could be $8.5 to the downside. Not financial advice, but that could be the case if we see a breakdown on Bitcoin as well. So keep this in mind. We need to revisit these two volume candles. A lot of open orders are in that area all the way down to $7.6. Would be very healthy if we could clear that, form a double bottom formation again, and then bam, move to the upside again and see price targets of much higher much higher range than this, because we've been accumulating, or the market makers have been accumulating Chainlink for a while. It is great technology, and something's up, because if you accumulate this long, holding price in a range, that means they're loading up on something big, possibly. Not financial advice, you never know what's gonna happen. So wait for a double top confirmation, both on Bitcoin and on Chainlink, before you make up your mind if you want to go short. Local low at $12.9 approximately. If we favor price to the upside, $15 is the next target to the upside. Break that, 16.7, and then we could top out at around $20 per Chainlink. Other than that, yeah, we have the targets to the downside, $11, and as I said, the top of the range at $8.5 could be up for grabs if we have a further breakdown to the downside. So this was it for today. I hope you learned something. Have a good one. Big Boss out.